Now, NBC5 responds. The gangbusters business of food delivery has been booming, even while many in the service industry have suffered during this pandemic.
Tonight, a Suburban restaurant asks if a delivery giant has gotten too big to remember its basic business model. Here's Lisa Parker.
The transaction, from the viewpoint of the hungry, is a cinch. You dial, there at your doorstep. Seamless and effortless, though definitely not priceless.
Any cheese and peppers on your beef?
But here, on this side of the equation, the people who put the food in the hands of those who deliver it to you report a headache that extends beyond the obvious cost concerns.
Sure, I mean, there is a tension between signing up on Uber and wanting to preserve your margin.
At this family-owned, award-winning Italian beef joint in Berwyn, Uber Eats seemed to George Lattis's family one of those necessary evils, especially as the pandemic set in and customers stayed home.
We were in real trouble. So these delivery services do provide a service, and it's expensive for the consumer too. It's not just the restaurant.
But then came time to collect Novi's portion of the money Uber Eats collected for its beloved beefs. 3 months of Novi's food out the door and no money back in. More than $7,000 at play.
When he called me and told me that they weren't getting the money from Uber, I was astounded, like confused. The money had been missing or outstanding for 3 months. $7,000 for a restaurant like this is significant.
Attorney by day, proud son and cousin of Novi's owners, George Lattis says he pulled out his biggest weapon when Uber Eats inexplicably would not pay up.
And I said, look, I'm an attorney. I'm going to file a lawsuit if you don't get this done by the end of the week.
In a corporate structure this huge, Uber Eats, the food delivery arm of the rideshare giant, this week jumped to number 2 in the on-demand food space, acquiring rival Postmates. That puts it just behind DoorDash in a highly competitive landscape where one might expect a legal threat, like George's, would resonate.
And got nowhere. The man on the phone had no idea what I was talking about.
When the court thing fell flat, George says he found himself with one more play.
I knew that if there was a call from NBC, that there would be attention given to it. And we're really thankful that you guys did, because we got the money 2 days later.
Whatever it was that stood between Uber Eats and Novi's money, we may never know. But after our inquiry, that money landed right where Novi's owners say it should have been months before.
I don't think Uber was trying to defraud us. I just think it was a black hole of, administrative failures and really a lack of customer service that led us to having to call you.
And so we end where really it all began. George told us the aftermath of this Uber Eats headache would also be a delicious, drippy, juicy mess. And he delivered. Uber Eats apologized for the 3-month mix-up here. Meantime, Novi's is saying no to any more Uber Eats deliveries, hoping its brand new, well-timed drive-through window helps make up for some of that revenue. Also, among the many restaurants urging customers to cut out the middleman and help boost local business. Lisa Parker, NBC5 responds.